Great, everybody's on the same page. Defense, we out there on the same chemistry. We got a lot of chemistry and a lot of guys returning, and everybody with the same common goal.
What is the common goal?
The common goal is, to come out here and be one of the best defense in the nations, and you go out there and have be on the same page each and every game and every day of practice.
What has to happen from all those 11 guys in order to become one of the best defenses in the nation?
Well, everybody has to be dedicated. Everybody got to be on the same page. Everybody got to be focused at the same time on the task at hand. We can't have a whole bunch of individuals. We got to all be willing to work as a team and have, team goals that we're trying to work toward.
Second year in a row for you guys to have David Turner as position coach. I mean, I know you're never comfortable with him, but how is that comfort level knowing you know what to expect from him, he knows what to expect from you?
Well, we all starting to get used to each other. He getting used to us as players. We're getting used to him as coaches. Now we know what he expects from each and every one of us as a player and as a group, and we just know what we need to work on as a group and as individuals now that we have him for a second year.
Everyone talks about the depth of the defense and the experience, but how much does that experience with the coaching staff help? As you kind of said, I mean, he's back, and there are a number of coaches too. Shea Townsend back for a second year too.
Yeah, coach kind of changed the chemistry of players because everybody's trying to fight for playing time and fight for a spot in the coach's eye. And now we got coaches returning. Everybody know what the coaches want, and the coaches know what the players want, and the coaches know what they want from each and every player. So it's easy for everybody to just come back and know what they need to work on, instead of have to change up a lot of things that they need to work on.
Talk about that battle at defensive end. I mean, you got three guys that are used to playing, but I know Coach Turner wants a fourth guy. It seems like it could be some movable parts. They're just trying to find the right mix. Yeah,
the competition defensive end, we have some guys like John Harris, Torrey Dale, Nelson even getting moved out there. And we just have guys competing for each and every spot. We got AJ, me, and Ryan. Any one of us can start in any game, and we all can come out there and play together. And we can mix and match the combination of defensive ends on the field, and all have the same type of chemistry.
How's those new defensive linemen come in, Luke?
They coming in willing to work. They all getting in their playbook. They learn their plays before camp start. We're working with them on all the technique before coach get a chance to get a hold of them, so he won't have to focus on too much teaching. He just go out there and try and teach them. Get them into the flow of the thing.
You didn't mention Chris Jones in that group at defensive end.
Chris Jones, yeah, he's gonna play defensive end in a lot of packages, but
he's pretty set on point. He says defensive tackle is just position he's been playing, but his main position is defensive end.
Yeah, I think we have more. Well, they gonna move Chris out there a lot of times to play defensive end, but I think they trying to have focus on more guys because Chris is he solidified his fight in the inside. He's a pretty great force on the inside.
He said he's been working on his weight too this summer, trying to get down and get a little bit faster. Have you seen that from him?
Yeah, he's been working on his weight, cutting back on what he eat. I see him, trying not to eat as much as he used to do, stuff in his face no more, to try and get to a slim fit so he can move a defensive end in some packaging.
How has he improved? What have you seen out of him? He had a very good freshman year, but how has he gotten better?
Well, he's more focused. He's more focused. He's maturing, of course, and he's learned his play a lot better. So he won't come out there and ask you what he got to do. He might tell you just to make sure. And he comes out there, he's more focused each and every day. He's willing to work now more. He's not that freshman that, came in just really out there playing, trying to get a feel for things. He has a pretty good feel for the game.
Statistics aren't everything, but sacks were a little bit down last year. Is that something you in particular really want to work on this season as a defensive lineman?
Yeah, in the off-season, this past off-season in the summer, we go out there and work on pass rushing drills. I work on footwork and pass rushing drills, focusing on trying to become a better pass rusher each and every day. Because I want to get my numbers up. Of course, sacks ain't everything, but I want to do what I got to do to help my team. And sacks can really help us on third downs, and it can slow down the offense to help put the defense in better situation.
Talk about the farm, training camp, and how hot it gets out there.
Ooh, the farm, no trees, nothing but Mississippi heat and humidity, and just nothing but heat and shoulder pads and bus running around. It's going to be a tough day, but it's nothing we haven't been through before.
Actually, the forecast looks kind of good this preseason. You think there's kind of somebody playing with you a little bit?
Yeah, God is looking out for us. It's not as hot outside. It's in the 80s now. This is the coolest summer going into camp like it has ever been since I've been here. Usually it's in the high 90s, low hundreds. But now it's going to be a cool summer, I feel. But it's still going to be a tough. They're going to make it feel like the work we put in is going to make it feel like it's 100-some degrees out there.
You played one of your better games in the bowl game. How much confidence did they give you going into the offseason, knowing that you played your best game was your last game?
Well, it was pretty confident. It let me know what I need to work on. Tell me that any game I just need to come in focused like the bowl game and a lot of other games. And I need to roll that game to the first game and the rest of the games of the season, be more consistent with my play.
You look like you've shaped your body a little bit. Has it changed at all over the course of the offseason?
Yeah, my body, I got a little, I lost my six-pack, of course. But, now I got some triceps, some biceps, and some more
Find it
stuff.
in Mike's fridge.
Did you put some weight on?
Yeah, I put some weight on. I had got up to 273 was my highest I got to this summer. And, I'm right in the high 267 to the 270 range.
What were you